Hi, this is Pastor Ray Mott from Family Christian Center in New Rochelle, New York. I'm just here to offer you a word of encouragement today. Out of the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verses 1 and 2, it says, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so easily, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who, for the joy that was set before him, endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne on high." Interesting. I want to encourage you today is to live within the shadow of the cross. In this text, we find both a cross and a throne. But before Jesus is seated on the throne, Jesus must endure a cross. And I want to just encourage you today. This is why it's important as a Christian that you learn to live within the shadow of the cross. Several months ago, and I remembered praying through a very tough season. I was just walking and talking with God. And somewhere in my conversation with God, I said to God, "God, what is it? Do you not love me like you love others? You know, it seems like everything that I have to come into in life has to be with much warfare and much tribulation." And as I was making my case before God, it's as if the cross, the Spirit of God just brought before me the cross of Jesus. And when I looked, I saw the image of Jesus just bloodied and beaten, with his arms stretched open wide, looking at me with love in his eyes. And in that moment, it's as if I heard God's voice say to me, "Could I love you any more than this?" Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that there's no greater love that God has for us than that he laid down his life for us. And whatever it is that you're going through, I want you to remember this. And so this is why I encourage you to live within the shadow of the cross. Sure, you can worship Jesus on the throne. Rightfully, he is a king and he's exalted and he's sitting on his throne. But for me, I've found it useful to see him sit on the cross where he endured pain and suffering for me, because therein I find the greatest expression of love that could ever be offered to me. And when I see Jesus on the cross enduring all that he endured for me, one thing happens in my life is that gratitude springs up in me. And gratitude is a foundation for everything. It is a foundation for my worship. It is a foundation for my service. And it is gratitude for what he has done for me that allows me to go through all of the things and the vicissitudes that life has to offer, and give him glory as I do that. So whether you're going through something in this moment or not, somewhere down the road you may experience a moment like I did. And I want to just encourage you to stay near the cross. Let that be the thing that drives you to your knees to pray. Let it be the thing that makes you lift your hands in worship. Let it be the thing that helps you to endure when you think about all that Jesus has done for you and for me. And of course, you know, I don't need to tell you, he could not love you any more than he loves you already. The Bible says, "Greater love has no man than this, and that he laid down his life for you." God bless you. Be encouraged today. And whatever you're going through, live within the shadow of the cross of Jesus.